One concept that I took note of in the Reading Source Book Chapter 6 was the different blending types. So I knew all of these from ER325, but in connection to the Reading Mind Chapter 3, it made more sense to me that phonics creates a way for sound-based spelling and reading. And for this to work correctly, we have to teach our students blending. And not every blending type works for every student or even every teacher. I know a couple teachers who like to teach them differently, and so just being able to see all the different reading types laid out really helped me. I also noted in the reading source book where it stated that automaticity could be achieved through corrected practice. When I was reading chapter 3 of the Reading Mind, I kept seeing the same thing, that explicit and consistent instruction was important, and I felt that these two things kind of go hand in hand and they work together, because for practice to be corrected and consistent, for it to work like it said in the reading source book, you have to do what the Reading Mind book chapter 3 says and be consistent and work through those things together as a class. Do the whole I do, we do, you do teaching method, just so students can have that corrected practice. And when they do mess up, it is important to correct them without making it a big deal, to sit them down and show them that that is not correct, and show them the correct way without hurting their sense of confidence in the classroom, because that will carry over. Another thing that I took note of in the reading source book was the examples of the use of decodable text. I gathered from both books together that decoding is easier when phonics instruction is explicit from the start. So according to the Reading Mind Chapter 3, decoding will require less attention if students are taught how to read using sound association, letter association, and putting those together so that they can see that, and that's how they'll spell, that's how they'll read. That will make decoding much easier. And then when decoding is easier and requires less attention, then you open up more time to focus on their comprehension, which is very important. My personal favorite lesson that was noted in the reading source book was the sound by sound blending method. That's one that I have used in a classroom, and I've seen multiple teachers use in a classroom, and I just prefer the way it works. So I'm going to demonstrate that. Okay, I'm going to write a word, okay? And I only want you to tell me what I point out, okay? So we're going to start with this word. What letter is this?
A.
What sound does A say?
A.
Okay. What's this letter name?
T.
What sound does it say?
T.
Okay. So when I put my finger over a letter, I want you to say its sound, okay? Don't say its name this time, just its sound. Ready?
A. T. A. T.
All right. I'm going to scoop them, so you're going to hold out that A sound. So you're going to go ah. As long as my finger's under A, you say ah. And then when it gets to T, remember that T stops. It goes t. It's the end. So I want you to sound out the letter as I say it, okay? You ready?
At. At.
All right, now we're going to do it really fast, okay?
At. At.
Good job. Okay, can we do one more?
Yeah.
All right. This one is a bit longer. It's not 2 letters. It's 3, okay? All right, we're going to do the same thing. This first time, I want you to tell me name and sound, okay? Name,
G.
sound, name,
E.
sound,
E.
name,
E.
sound. Good job. All right, this time I want you just to say sound, okay?
G. E. T.
All right, remember with our G, it's not G, it's G, G. So say G.
G. E. T.
All right, now we're going to slide our finger across. So remember, our G is not a long sound. It's short, but our E is a long sound, so it's going to go G, et. Okay, so do that for me.
G. Et.
All right, you ready?
G. Et.
All right, now faster.
Get.
Good job. All right, let's do just one more really quick, okay? This one is another short one, okay? All right, letter name and then letter sound, okay?
A, M,
All right, just sound, okay?
M.
All right, now we're going to scoop it just like we have the others, okay? All right, quick.
M.
Good job. Thank you. So for this model lesson, I used an Alabama standard. I used the standard ELA 21.K.10I. So this is a kindergarten standard under literacy foundations, and then under the sub area was phonics. So this standard states that students will be able to decode high-frequency words that are spelled using predictable and decodable phoneme grapheme correspondences, such as am, at, get, like, make, that, this, me, she, and be.